What is financial freedom? For so many people, the answer is a vague, distant dream. It's a number on a spreadsheet, a mansion on a hill, a life without a boss. We tell ourselves, I'll be free when I'm a millionaire, or I'll be happy when I can retire. But these are just destinations without a map, wishes without a plan. The truth is that financial freedom isn't a number you reach. It isn't a finish line you cross one day in the distant future. Financial freedom is a system you build, a state of mind you cultivate, a set of standards you live by, starting today. It's about transforming your relationship with money from one of stress and reaction to one of control, certainty, and power. This journey is not about chasing a fleeting feeling of being rich. Being rich can be temporary. Fortunes are won and lost every single day. True wealth, the kind that lasts and gives you unshakable peace of mind, is different. It's structural. It's about creating a system so robust that it works for you while you sleep, protecting you from market storms, and empowering you to live life on your own terms. It's about moving from being a consumer in the economy to being an owner. It's about shifting from just earning an income to building a money machine that generates wealth automatically, month after month, year after year, regardless of what the headlines say. In this masterclass, we are going to dismantle the vague dreams and replace them with a working blueprint. We will move beyond the surface-level advice you've heard 1,000 times and install the deep-seated psychology and practical mechanics that create lasting financial success. We won't just talk about goals, we will build the engine that achieves them. You will learn how to stop being a passenger in your own financial life and get firmly into the driver's seat. Your financial future will no longer be something that happens to you. It will be something you design, create, and command with absolute clarity and confidence. The path we will follow is simple but profound. It starts with defining what freedom truly means for you, not in abstract terms, but in concrete, measurable outcomes. We will then build the unshakable foundation that makes this freedom possible, automating the fundamentals so that your financial progress is no longer dependent on willpower alone. From there, we will unlock the secrets to becoming an owner, leveraging the power of compounding and smart investing. Finally, we will show you how to protect and scale your success, creating a durable system that can withstand any economic weather. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-wealthy-for-life system. The first level of financial freedom, and arguably the most important, is freedom from stress. This is the bedrock upon which all other forms of wealth are built. Think about it. What is the primary emotion most people associate with money? It's anxiety. It's the knot in your stomach when an unexpected bill arrives. It's the quiet dread of checking your bank account balance at the end of the month. It's the constant low-grade worry about job security, rising costs, whether you'll ever get ahead. This financial stress doesn't just impact your wallet. It bleeds into every area of your life, your health, your relationships, your ability to perform at your best. Achieving freedom from stress means creating financial stability. It means knowing, with absolute certainty, that your basic needs are met. It means having a safety net in place that can catch you if you fall, so that a car repair, a medical issue, a job loss is just a problem to be solved, not a catastrophe that derails your entire life. This isn't about luxury, it's about security. It's the ability to breathe, to sleep soundly at night, knowing that you have a buffer between you and the chaos of the world. Without this fundamental sense of stability, any attempt to build greater wealth will be built on a foundation of sand ready to crumble at the first sign of trouble. Many people chase the dream of immense riches while neglecting this crucial first step. They take massive risks, hoping for a single big win that will solve all their problems, but they live in a constant state of fragility. One bad month, one market downturn, and their entire world could collapse. The truly unshakable approach is the opposite. We start by building a fortress of financial security. We establish an emergency fund. We gain absolute clarity on our income and expenses. We create a system where our financial obligations are handled automatically without worry or effort. This is the point where money stops being a source of fear and starts becoming a source of power. This first freedom is not a distant goal. It is an achievable reality for anyone willing to implement a simple system. It is the feeling of knowing that no matter what happens next month, your lights will stay on, your family will be fed, your life will continue without interruption. This state of stability changes your entire psychology. When you are no longer operating from a place of scarcity and fear, you can make better decisions. You can think more clearly, plan for the long term, and begin to focus on growth instead of just survival. Freedom from stress is the essential first victory on the path to total financial mastery. Once you have established a foundation of stability and freed yourself from the daily stress of money, you unlock the next powerful level: freedom of choice. This is where your life truly begins to expand. Freedom of choice is the ability to make decisions based on your desires, not your limitations. It's the power to say yes to opportunities, and the power to say no to things that don't align with your values or vision. You are no longer trapped in a job you dislike just for the paycheck. You have the resources to pursue a passion, start a business, take time off to travel the world. Think about how many decisions are dictated by financial constraints. Do you stay in a city you don't love because it's cheaper? Do you turn down a more fulfilling but lower-paying career? Do you hesitate to invest in your education or skills because of cost? These are the invisible cages a lack of financial choice builds. Breaking free means having options. It's the difference between a life of obligation and a life of design. When you have this freedom, your time becomes your own again. You can give it to people and projects that bring you joy and fulfillment. This freedom isn't about buying anything on a whim. That's a childish interpretation of wealth. Instead, it's the mature ability to architect your life intentionally. It could mean having walk-away money to leave a toxic job with confidence. It could mean the capital to seize an investment others pass up. It might mean a 6-month sabbatical to write a book or to recharge and reconnect with family. It's having the financial runway to take calculated risks that lead to exponential growth personally and professionally. Ultimately, it's about reclaiming your sovereignty, moving from reactive, constantly responding to financial pressures, to proactive, creating the circumstances of your life. You're no longer a cog in someone else's machine. You are the architect of your own. Stop asking, "What can I afford?" Start asking, "What do I truly want to create?" The answer, backed by resources to make it happen, is where profound satisfaction begins. After achieving freedom from stress and freedom of choice, you arrive at the highest and most fulfilling level of financial freedom: the freedom to contribute. This is the stage where money transcends your own needs and desires and becomes a tool for impact. When you no longer have to worry about your own survival or your own options, you are liberated to focus on a bigger game, making a difference in the lives of others, in your community, in the world. As Tony Robbins has said for decades, the secret to living is giving. This is where wealth finds its ultimate purpose and meaning. Many people think of contribution as something they'll do one day, after they've achieved all their other goals. But that's a fundamental misunderstanding of human psychology. Contribution is not the finish line. It is the fuel. The act of giving creates a sense of purpose and significance that no amount of personal consumption ever can. The freedom to contribute means you have the capacity to solve problems beyond your own. Funding a cause you believe in. Creating a foundation. Supporting your family and friends in a meaningful way. Investing in businesses that are changing the world for the better. It's about leaving a legacy that extends far beyond your lifetime. This freedom transforms your relationship with wealth entirely. Money is no longer just a means of security or a tool for personal liberty. It becomes an expression of your deepest values. Write a check that keeps a local shelter open. Fund a scholarship that changes a young person's life. Provide the seed capital for an innovation that helps humanity, and you experience a level of joy and fulfillment that is simply unavailable at lower levels of financial achievement. This is the point where you move from success to significance. Your life is no longer just about what you can get. It's about what you can give. You don't have to wait until you're a billionaire to start contributing. Cultivate the habit and mindset of giving at every stage. Even when you're just building stability, Giving a small, meaningful amount reinforces abundance over scarcity. As your financial capacity grows, so does your ability to make an impact. The freedom to contribute is the ultimate destination, where your money machine is not just serving you, but is serving a purpose greater than yourself. This is how you create a life that is not just wealthy, but truly rich in every sense of the word. Now that we have defined the incredible outcomes that financial freedom provides, we must answer the most important question. How do you get there? The answer is not through sheer willpower luck or by trying to perfectly time the market. The answer is by building a system. We call this system the money machine. This is not just a metaphor. It is a practical, tangible structure you create to automate your financial progress. A well-built money machine works tirelessly in the background, 24/7, allocating your resources, paying down debt, building your safety net, investing for your future. The core principle is simple: move from manager to designer of your financial system. Most people's financial lives are a chaotic mess of manual decisions. They get a paycheck, manually pay bills, spend what's left, and hope there's something remaining to save. This approach is exhausting and unreliable. A money machine replaces this manual, emotion-driven process with an automated, logic-driven one. It's a series of pre-decided rules and automatic transfers that ensure your financial priorities are met before you ever have a chance to sabotage them. The through line is a 5-step process we'll return to again and again. First, we master our psychology, because your mindset determines your success more than any strategy. Second, we automate the basics. Your cash flow, your savings, and your debt payments to create a stable foundation. Third, we become an owner by consistently investing in assets that grow in value over time. Fourth, we protect and diversify to ensure it is durable and can withstand economic shocks. Finally, we scale the machine by adding multiple income engines, transforming it from a simple savings plan into a powerful wealth generation system. Imagine your income flowing into a central account, and from there, like clockwork, a predetermined amount is automatically sent to pay your bills. Another portion is transferred to your emergency fund, and a significant chunk is moved directly into your investment accounts. What's left over is yours to spend, guilt-free, because you know the system has already taken care of your future self. This is the power of a money machine. It removes the need for constant decision-making, eliminates financial anxiety, and guarantees that you are always making progress toward your goals. It puts your financial success on autopilot, freeing up your time and mental energy to focus on what truly matters. Before we lay the first brick of your money machine, we must address the single most important component of financial success: your psychology. You can have the most brilliant financial strategy in the world, the perfect asset allocation, access to the best investments, but if your mindset is not aligned for wealth, you will find a way to sabotage your own success. Your financial life is a direct reflection of your beliefs, your standards, your emotional patterns around money. This is why our core through line begins with one unshakable rule: psychology is more important than strategy. Your inner game determines your outer results every single time. Most people who fail financially do not fail because they lack information. We live in an age of infinite information. They fail because they are driven by emotions like fear, greed. Fear causes them to panic and sell at the bottom of a market crash, locking in devastating losses. Greed causes them to chase hot trends and speculative bubbles, buying at the peak only to watch their investments crumble. They operate without a set of guiding principles, reacting to headlines and market noise instead of executing a disciplined, long-term plan. They are playing a game they are emotionally unprepared to win. Mastering your inner game means making a fundamental identity shift. You must stop seeing yourself as someone who is bad with money or just a spender. You must begin to see yourself as a financial architect, an investor, a manager of a successful wealth system. This starts with raising your standards. You must decide that financial stress is no longer an acceptable state of being. You must commit to a new set of rules for how you engage with money, rules that are designed to protect you from your own worst emotional impulses. This is not about being perfect. It's about having a system that makes it harder to fail and easier to succeed. Throughout this journey, we will focus on building the behaviors of the wealthy, not just acquiring their assets. We will learn to reframe volatility, not as a threat, but as an opportunity. We will pre-commit to a set of rules that guide our actions during market downturns, ensuring we buy when assets are on sale, not sell out of fear. We will transform our emotional triggers into strategic cues. Building your money machine is as much about engineering your own behavior as it is about engineering your finances. When you master your psychology, the strategy becomes simple, and financial freedom becomes not just a possibility, but an inevitability. Before we can build the towering structure of your financial freedom, we must first inspect the foundation you're standing on. For most people, that foundation is cracked and leaking, silently draining away their most valuable resource, their income. The real enemy in the beginning of this journey isn't the stock market, the economy, your boss. The real enemy is the collection of small, invisible money leaks that siphon hundreds, if not thousands of dollars from your accounts every single month. These leaks are so subtle, so integrated into our daily lives, that we often don't even notice them. They are the financial equivalent of a slow, steady drip that, over time, can empty an entire reservoir of potential wealth. These leaks are insidious because they don't feel like major financial catastrophes. They are the $14.99 subscription for a service you haven't used in 6 months, extra $50 month in credit card interest you keep rolling over daily gourmet coffee that has become an unquestioned habit. Individually, each one seems insignificant, a tiny drop in the bucket. But collectively, they create a powerful current pulling you away from your financial goals. You work harder, you earn more, but you feel like you're running on a treadmill, never quite getting ahead. This is the frustrating reality for millions, and it's because their financial bucket is riddled with holes. The first and most empowering step in building your money machine is to find and plug these leaks. This is not about deprivation or living a life of extreme frugality. It is not about cutting out the things you truly love and value. It is about becoming conscious of where your money is going. It's about making deliberate choices instead of living on autopilot. It's a process of financial archaeology, digging through your spending to uncover the forgotten, unnecessary, inefficient. The goal is to reclaim the money you are already earning that is slipping through your fingers unnoticed and redirecting it towards your freedom. The beauty of this first act is that it produces immediate results. This isn't a long-term strategy that takes years to pay off. You can find and redirect hundreds of dollars within the next hour. This process will give you your first major win, a tangible boost in your monthly cash flow that proves you are in control. It will shift your mindset from one of scarcity and helplessness to one of power and resourcefulness. By stopping the leaks, you are not just saving money. You are taking the first definitive step to becoming the architect of your financial life, proving that you have the power to change your own reality. Now that we've identified the primary culprits that are draining your financial power, subscription creep, high interest debt, lifestyle, inflation, the chaos cost, it's time to move from diagnosis to action. Your first mission, should you choose to accept it, is to conduct a 20-minute money leak audit. The goal of this exercise is simple but powerful: to find at least $300 in monthly savings that you can redirect into your money machine. This isn't about wishful thinking or vague budgeting. It's a focused, surgical strike designed to produce an immediate and tangible result. It's about proving to yourself right now that you are in control. Many people hear the word audit and immediately feel a sense of dread, picturing mountains of paperwork and complex spreadsheets. Forget that. Our audit is a quick, targeted search and rescue mission for your money. We are not going to analyze every single penny you've ever spent. Recurring expenses, automated expenses, often forgotten expenses, these represent the biggest and easiest leaks to plug. You will be shocked by what you find. For most people, uncovering $300 a month is a conservative estimate. Many find $500, $1,000, or even more. This is money that is already yours, just waiting to be reclaimed. This mission is designed to be completed in a short, focused burst of energy. Don't procrastinate or overthink it. Set a timer for 20 minutes and commit to giving it your full attention. The momentum you build from this single activity will be the catalyst for everything that follows. Finding this extra money will feel like giving yourself a significant pay raise, but without having to ask your boss or work a single extra hour. It's the ultimate efficiency hack, optimizing the resources you already have. This is the first practical step in shifting from a passive consumer to a proactive financial architect. Completing this audit will do more than just improve your cash flow. It will fundamentally change your perspective. You will see with your own eyes how small, unconscious decisions have been secretly shaping your financial reality. This newfound awareness is the first pillar of control. It will give you the confidence and the capital to begin building the essential components of your money machine, your safety net, your investment accounts. So, take a deep breath, get ready, and, let's go find your money. The next 20 minutes could be the most profitable of your entire year. The first step of our 20-minute audit is the intelligence gathering phase. You cannot fix what you cannot see. To find the leaks, you need a clear map of where your money is currently flowing. Quickly pull up the primary documents that tell the story of your recent spending. Don't get bogged down in deep forensic analysis. Our goal is speed and efficiency. Look for the big, obvious patterns, not every last cent. Access just 2 or 3 key sources of information to get a powerful snapshot of your financial life. Primary target: your most recent bank statements. Primary target: your credit card statements. Log into your online banking portal. Download the last 60 to 90 days of transactions for your main checking account. This is where your income arrives and where most payments depart. Do the same for any credit cards you use regularly. Credit card statements reveal subscription creep and discretionary spending hiding in plain sight. Have these documents open on your screen, like a general laying out battle maps. Don't judge past purchases or feel guilty about any specific item. Be a detective, looking for clues. Hunt for recurring payments, automated charges that hit on the same day every month. Might be labeled software company, might be labeled streaming service, might be labeled gym, might be labeled digital publisher. These are the prime suspects. They run in the background and are easily forgotten. Scroll through transactions and make a quick list of every recurring charge you find. Don't stop at obvious subscriptions. Also look for recurring bills, cell phone, internet, cable, insurance payments. These may be necessary but often aren't optimized and present a huge opportunity for savings through negotiation. The goal: create a raw list of all automated and recurring claims on your income. In just 5 minutes, you'll have a powerful overview of the financial plumbing beneath your conscious awareness. This list is your treasure map, the X's mark where the money is buried. Section 8. Step 2 of the audit: categorize and question everything. With your list of recurring charges in hand, we move to the second step of the audit: categorization and interrogation. This is where awareness turns into action. Your task: go down the list you created, line by line, and ask a series of simple but powerful questions about each expense. Move from unconscious spending to conscious, deliberate choice. You are no longer just a passenger on your financial journey. You are the pilot now. Decide which cargo is essential and which to jettison to make the aircraft lighter and faster. Take back control from the automated systems you've set up. For each recurring charge, ask, what is this for? And do I still use it? You'll be amazed how many subscriptions you've forgotten. Free trial for a productivity app you never adopted. Streaming service you signed up for to watch one show, then abandoned. Be brutally honest with yourself. It doesn't matter if it was a good idea then. What matters is whether it provides tangible value now. If no, candidate for elimination. If yes, next question. Do I truly need or love this? Separate essential from nice to have. Is it critical to your work or well-being, or just digital clutter? Does it bring significant joy, or is it a habit? This requires honesty about your values. 3 music services when one suffices. Gym you visit twice a month, not depriving joy, aligning money with true fulfillment. Finally, for expenses you use and love, ask, can I get this or a similar result for less? This opens the door to savings. Cable and internet bill, cell phone plan, insurance premiums. These are not fixed costs. They're negotiable. Shift from price taker to price maker. Look for better deals. Renegotiate with current providers. Find more cost-effective alternatives. This single question can unlock hundreds in savings on services you'd keep anyway. Section 9. Step 3 of the audit. The cancel, negotiate, consolidate, automate framework. Now that you have gathered your data and questioned every recurring expense, you are ready for the final and most decisive step of the audit: execution. This is where you plug the leaks. To make this simple and actionable, we will use a 4-part framework represented by the acronym CNCA. Cancel, negotiate, consolidate, automate. For every single leak you identified in the previous step, you will apply one of these 4 strategies. This framework provides a clear plan of attack, turning your audit from a simple list into a concrete action plan that will immediately increase your monthly cash flow. The first and most powerful strategy is to cancel. This applies to any subscription or service that failed the "Do I use this? Do I love this?" Be ruthless here. The goal is to eliminate financial drag. Log into that app, visit that website, make that call, and cancel the service immediately. Do not delay. Do not tell yourself you'll do it later. The friction of canceling is what these companies rely on. Overcome it with a burst of decisive action. Every service you cancel is a permanent, recurring pay raise you give yourself, freeing up cash month after month, forever. This is the fastest way to find your first 100 or more. The second strategy is to negotiate. This is for the essential services you want to keep, like cell phone, internet, car insurance, credit card interest rates. You identified these as negotiable in the last step, and now it's time to act. A simple phone call to the customer retention department can often result in a lower monthly bill promotional rate. Better plan for same price. These companies spend a lot of money to acquire customers and would often rather give you a discount than lose you completely. This single tactic can save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per year with just a few minutes of your time. The third strategy is to consolidate. This is particularly powerful for tackling high-interest debt leaks. If you have multiple credit card balances, each with a high interest rate, you are fighting a battle on too many fronts. Consolidating means combining these debts into a single, lower-interest loan. This could be through a balance transfer credit card, 0% APR, personal loan from bank or credit union. This action dramatically reduces the amount of interest you are leaking each month, allowing more of your payment to go toward the principal and accelerating your path out of debt. Finally, the fourth strategy, automate, will be used to seal these fixes in place, a topic we will explore in greater detail. Section 10. Quick win number 1. Slaying the subscription dragons. Let's put our framework into immediate action with our first quick win: slaying the subscription dragons. These are the dozens of small recurring charges feasting on your income. This is the lowest hanging fruit in your money leak audit, and conquering it gives an instant jolt of momentum and a tangible monthly cash flow bump. Armed with your list of recurring charges, apply the cancel strategy with surgical precision. Eliminate at least 3 to 5 subscriptions in the next 10 minutes. This is a sprint, not a marathon. Start with the easiest targets. Services you've completely forgotten about. That meditation app you used once. The language learning software you abandoned after a week. The second or third streaming service you never watch. These are no-brainers. No emotional attachment, no real value lost. Find their website or app. Navigate to account settings. Click Cancel Subscription. Feel the small victory with each click. Each cancellation is a financial chain being broken, a small stream of your money redirected from a corporation back to you. Don't underestimate these small wins. They build financial discipline. Next, move on to subscriptions you use only infrequently. The nice-to-haves that didn't pass your "Do I love this?" test. This requires more resolve. You might feel a pang of, "What if I need it later?" That's the subscription hook. Resist it. Remember, you can usually sign up again if you truly miss it. Give yourself a 30-day challenge. Cancel it. If you don't miss it after a month, you made the right call. This test defeats FOMO and proves the service wasn't essential. Finally, look for redundancies. Premium music service versus satellite radio in your car, multiple news sources covering the same topics, gym membership, and a home fitness app. Choose the one that provides the most value. Eliminate the rest, consolidate into a single service, and save money without losing functionality. By the end of this quick win, you may have reclaimed 50, 75, or even over 100 in monthly cash flow. That's your first victory. Section 11, Quick Win Number 2, The Power of a Single Phone Call. Our second quick win demonstrates the incredible leverage of the negotiate strategy. Many people mistakenly believe that the prices for their monthly bills are fixed and non-negotiable. This is simply not true. For services in competitive industries like telecommunications, insurance, banking, the price you pay is often flexible. These companies have entire departments dedicated to keeping existing customers, and they are often authorized to offer significant discounts to prevent you from switching to a competitor. Your mission for this quick win is to make one phone call to one of your service providers with the specific goal of lowering your monthly bill. Your prime target for this exercise is usually your cable and internet provider's cell phone company. These industries are notorious for introductory offers that expire, leaving loyal customers paying much higher rates than new ones. Your task is to call their customer service line and, when you get to the automated menu, say the magic word, "Cancel service." This will almost always redirect you to the customer retention department. You don't actually have to cancel. You are simply signaling that you are an informed consumer exploring your options. Once you are speaking with a retention specialist, your approach should be polite but firm. You can say something like, "Hi, my bill has become higher than I'm comfortable with, and I'm exploring other options. I've been a loyal customer for number years, and I'd like to stay with you, but I need a more competitive rate." Your competitor's name, is offering a similar service for lower price. Can you help me find a way to lower my bill or match that offer? This script shows you've done your homework and gives them a clear target to meet. More often than not, they will find a new promotion or discount you are suddenly eligible for. This simple 10-minute phone call can easily save you $20 per month, $40 per month, $60 per month. That's a return on your time that is almost impossible to beat. Section 12. Quick win number 3. Consolidating to crush high-interest leaks. The third and most impactful quick win targets the most destructive leak we identified: high-interest consumer debt. This is where we apply the consolidate strategy to stop the bleeding of interest payments. If you are carrying balances on multiple credit cards, each with an interest rate of 18%, 22%, or even higher, you are shoveling a significant portion of your income directly into the bank's profit column. Consolidating this debt is a powerful financial maneuver that can save you hundreds of dollars a month and dramatically shorten the time it takes to become debt-free. Your mission is to take one concrete step today to begin the consolidation process. The most common and effective tool for this is a balance transfer credit card. These cards often offer a 0% introductory annual percentage rate for a period of 12 months, 18 months, or even 21 months. By transferring your high-interest balances onto one of these cards, you effectively press pause on the interest charges. This is a game changer. Suddenly, 100% of your payment goes directly toward reducing the principal balance, rather than being split between principal and interest. The same monthly payment that was barely making a dent in your debt now becomes a powerful tool for rapid debt reduction. Your action step for this quick win is to research and identify one balance transfer offer that you qualify for. You can use financial comparison websites to easily find the best offers currently available. Look for a card with a long 0% introductory period and a low balance transfer fee, typically 3 to 5% of the amount transferred. While the fee is a one-time cost, it is almost always far less than the interest you would pay over the same period on your existing cards. Applying for one of these cards is a concrete action that can fundamentally alter the trajectory of your debt repayment journey. Another consolidation option is a personal loan from a credit union or an online lender. If you have good credit, you may be able to secure a loan with a fixed interest rate significantly lower than your credit card rates. You then use this loan to pay off all your credit card balances, leaving you with a single, predictable monthly payment at a much more manageable interest rate. The key is to take action. Whether it's applying for a balance transfer card or getting a quote for a consolidation loan. This quick win moves you from being a victim of high interest to being a strategic manager of your debt, saving you a fortune in the process. Section 13. The automation advantage, sealing the leaks for good. We've now used the first 3 strategies of our framework: cancel, negotiate, consolidate to find and plug the major leaks in your financial foundation. This is a massive victory. However, these fixes are only as good as your ability to maintain them. Willpower fades, and old habits can creep back in. This is where the 4th and final strategy, automate, comes into play. Automation is the glue that seals the leaks for good. It is the process of building a system that ensures your newly found savings are put to work for your future, without requiring any ongoing discipline or effort on your part. The first part of automating your fixes is to lock in your new, lower spending baseline. After canceling subscriptions and negotiating bills, your total monthly fixed expenses are now lower. The key is to prevent that newly freed up cash from simply being absorbed back into random, discretionary spending, a form of micro-lifestyle inflation. The most effective way to do this is to immediately set up an automatic transfer for the amount you saved. If your audit freed up $300 per month, you should go into your online banking portal right now and create a recurring monthly transfer of $300 from your checking account to a dedicated savings account to a dedicated investment account. This single action is profoundly important. It makes your savings real and tangible. It moves the money out of your spending account before you even have a chance to touch it. This is the essence of the pay yourself first principle, but we are applying it specifically to the money we have just reclaimed. This automated transfer ensures that the hard work you did during the audit translates into real, measurable progress toward your financial goals every single month. It turns a one-time win into a recurring victory that builds your wealth on autopilot, month after month, year after year. Furthermore, automation is critical for managing your consolidated debt. If you've transferred balances to a 0% APR card, it is absolutely essential that you automate your payments to ensure you pay off the entire balance before the introductory period ends. Divide the total balance by the number of months in the 0% period to determine your required monthly payment, and then set up an automatic payment for that amount. This systematic approach guarantees you will emerge from the promotional period debt-free, having paid 0 interest. Automation is the ultimate tool for turning good intentions into guaranteed results, sealing your foundation against future leaks. Let's pause and take stock of what you have just accomplished. By executing the 20-minute money leak audit, you have done more for your financial future in less than half an hour than most people do in a year. You have moved from a state of unconscious spending to one of conscious, deliberate control. You have identified the silent drains on your income and taken decisive action to plug them. Whether you found $150, $300, or $800, you have effectively given yourself a significant and permanent monthly pay raise. This is not theoretical money. This is real cash that will now stay in your possession every single month. Let's put that number into perspective. Finding just $300 a month is equivalent to an extra $3,600 a year. To get a $3,600 annual raise after taxes, you would likely need to earn an additional $5,000 in pre-tax income. Think about the amount of work, stress, and negotiation it would take to secure a $5,000 raise at your job. You just achieved the same net result in 20 minutes by being more efficient with the money you already have. This is the power of working smarter, not just harder. This is the first crucial proof that you don't need a massive income to start building wealth. You need to be a masterful manager of the income you have. This newfound cash flow is the seed capital for your entire financial freedom journey. It is the fuel that will power your money machine. That $3,600 per year is enough to fully fund a Roth IRA for many people. It's enough to build a starter emergency fund in just a few months. It's enough to aggressively accelerate your debt repayment plan, saving you thousands more in interest. This isn't just a small win. It is the foundational victory that makes all subsequent victories possible. It provides you with the most critical resource in wealth building: investable capital. Most importantly, this process has created a profound shift in your identity. You are no longer someone to whom financial things just, happen. You are a financial architect who makes things happen. You have proven to yourself that you can analyze a problem, create a plan, and execute it to produce a tangible result. This confidence is invaluable. It is the psychological fuel that will drive you through the next stages of building your money machine. You have stopped the bleeding, and now, with this newfound financial power, you are ready to start building the muscle of true wealth. Completing the money leak audit and redirecting your savings is the end of Act 1. But it is the beginning of a whole new chapter in your financial life. You have successfully reset your financial baseline. Your previous level of spending is no longer your reality. You have established a new, more efficient, and more powerful baseline from which to operate. Your monthly expenses are now lower, and your savings capacity is higher. This lean, optimized foundation is the solid ground upon which we will construct the entire framework of your financial independence. This new baseline is not about deprivation. It is about intention. You have not sacrificed your quality of life. In fact, you have likely improved it by eliminating digital clutter, reducing financial stress, and aligning your spending with your true values. You have simply trimmed the fat and kept the muscle. This process of optimization is not a one-time event, but a mindset you will carry forward. You will now look at your finances through a new lens, constantly and almost automatically questioning whether your resources are being deployed in the most effective way possible to serve your ultimate goal of freedom. From this point forward, the money you reclaimed is no longer just extra cash. It is the first dedicated stream of income for your money machine. By automating its transfer into a separate account, you have given every one of those dollars a specific job to buy back your time and build your future. This is a critical mental shift. You are no longer just saving what's left over, you are proactively allocating capital to a wealth-building system. This is the fundamental behavior that separates consumers from owners, and you have already started practicing it. With this leak-proof foundation now in place, we are ready to build upon it. We have the resources, the momentum, and the confidence to construct the next crucial pieces of the money machine. We can now turn our attention from defense, plugging leaks to offense, building your automated wealth plan. We will take the cash flow you've unlocked and use it to erect the pillars of financial security, a robust safety net, an automated investment plan, and a system for living that guarantees your progress. You have successfully stopped the leaks. Now let's start building the engine. Let's start.